Guess who's back, bitch? Oh, sorry. Were you expecting the other one? Well, too bad. It's a motherfucking remix, bitch! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tolani and you're watching Tea Time with Tea. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you are new here, you are most definitely welcome into my inner circle. So before I get into today's video, I just want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I literally screamed when I saw it. I haven't been on socials, and then something one day, my spirit was nagging me, and something said, Tolani, go and check your YouTube studio just in case anyone's commented or whatever, so you feel like I'm not ignoring you, because I'm not ignoring anyone. Like, I'm just trying to get my mental right. And I checked YouTube studio, and this is how I was looking at the screen. I had to take off my glasses and rub my eyelids, and then I opened my eyes again and I looked at the phone because I was checking it on my phone. I was like, what? And I realized I hit 1K, and I was so excited. And then I texted my family group chat, and to everyone that engages and watches my content, who follows me on my social media, thank you so much. It means so much to me. I started this channel a little over 2 years ago, and before, I wasn't consistent when I first started, I'm not gonna lie, and I had no sense of direction when I started this channel. All I knew is that I love to read. I'm a very avid reader, and there's no one in my life that really reads the way I do, and so I joined BookTube just to find like-minded people who enjoyed reading as much as I did, and I found my people them, and I'm so happy about that. And now I do have a sense of direction on where I want my channel to go, what kind of content I want to put out into the world. And here's to 1K more, and after that 1K, another 1K, and after that 1K, another 1K, and then 1K. Hey, I am definitely gonna do a giveaway, so look out for that. I don't know when it's gonna come. I need to get my finances in order, but when they are, I'm definitely gonna do a giveaway. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much. Like, it honestly, I can't express how much it means to me. Anyways, I digress. Today is October 1st, and to many of you that might not mean anything, but to me it means a lot, because October 1st is Nigerian Independence Day. Yes, for those of you who are new here or you don't know, I'm from Nigeria. I love being Nigerian. To be specific, I'm Yoruba. In Nigeria there's so many tribes and so many peoples. We speak different languages, we have different culture, and I'm Yoruba. I'm from Oyo State, Ibadan. Shout out my people there in a real life. It's just very fitting that I'm Yoruba, because Yoruba people are renowned for enjoyment, and if you know me, you know that I enjoy the finer things in life. And it's a stereotype, but it's said that Yoruba people love money, and guess what? I really do. I love money, and especially when it's not my money. I love spending other people's money. I really do. That's my favorite thing. It really gets me hot and bothered. And you know what? I just want enjoyment to be my brand in this life. When I get to a position that I can be doing enjoyment every single day, if in 40, 50, 60 years, when I'm highly successful, a world-class lawyer, and by God's grace I'm an author, and I've published a few books, and I've made my name for myself, and someone says, you know what, Tola, you're such an inspirational person, you've done this, you've done that, and you help people, and we want to write a biography on you, we want to film a documentary, what do you think it should be called? I personally think it should be called Faji, which means the party, money, and enjoyment. Coincidentally, it is also very fitting that on the Independence Day of the blackest nation in the world marks the beginning of Black History Month here in the UK. For all my American people, I know that your Black History Month is in February. However, here in the UK, it's in October. In honor of this Black History Month and Nigerian Independence Day, I've decided to host a little read along, and readathon, read along, I don't know. I'm kind of hosting it for myself, but I'm telling you all about it so that you're not confused when I release some special types of video. I'm going to explain what it's all about later on in this video, but I'm basically going to be reading books, 8 to 12 books, and I'll name the books at the end of the video, on Black British identity, culture, etc, etc, and also about Black history in general, because it is Black History Month, and you know, there are all sorts of Black people all over the world. You know, they're not just from America, we from different places all over. And I'll be announcing which ones I do weekly on my Twitter. I'm probably going to read 2 books a week on this topic, and like I said, that's going to be announced on my Twitter, so follow me on my Twitter if you ain't already. I do want to focus a bit on Black Brits, and that is for a reason, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, Black British identity is often swept under the rug. I can only speak for myself, and obviously I've spoken to a few friends about this, and we all have like similar experiences. But growing up, I feel like most of the media we consume, so for example like the TV shows and movies we consumed, putting Nollywood and stuff aside, because like I've said before, I am Nigerian, so I also did have those African influences, those West African influences and Nigerian influences in my life and stuff like that. So taking out that media, growing up, I feel like a lot of the media we consumed was based on Black American culture, African American culture, and that is by no means a bad thing. Please don't get me wrong, because I'm actually very grateful that we had, you know, the Black American sitcoms, TV shows and movies, because without those, if we were to take those out of the equation, out of the media that we were shown or that we saw on mainstream kind of television, I'm sure that there would have been a very significant decline in the amount of Black representation that we got to see growing up. So I am very grateful to Black Americans, to African Americans for that. However, as Black British people, we also have our own cultures and traditions, and we also have history, even though those things might not be well known. So what I aim to do this month with the books that I read and some of the documentaries that I watch and some of the movies that I watch and the podcasts I'm going to listen to, what I'm aiming to do this month, this Black History Month here in the UK. And if you're a Black American, you're Black, I'm claiming it as your second Black History Month as well. I want to shed some light on the Black British identity and Black British history and share what I learned. And one of the things that brought this on, obviously I wanted to do something for Black History Month anyway, because it's Black History Month, and if you didn't know, I'm Black, like I am a Negro. But one of the things that brought this on is that I often see a lot of discourse on the TL on Twitter, and don't get me wrong, there's always discourse between Black people from all over the diaspora, from different parts of the world. However, on my TL specifically, I always see a lot of discourse between African Americans, so Black Americans, and Black Brits. And often, in my opinion, what is being debated, what is being argued, the insults that are being thrown about, it is very stupid, and I think that it's rooted in ignorance and misinformation. And I have a lot of thoughts anyways on the divide between Black people in the diaspora, Black people from different parts of the world, and that's another video that I'm probably going to film before the end of 2020, just because I feel like I want to become more informed about a few other things before I make that video, because that's a very delicate and heavy topic. And if I'm going to come here to YouTube, this big platform, and speak about that, I want to have the correct information. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass other Black people. I want to make sure that what I'm saying is very clear and coherent, and it can't be misconstrued in any way, shape or form. And that conversation anyway, that's for Black people. Like Dr. Uma said,
this is only for Africans. If you are not Black, this is not for you.
But with the videos I plan to put out, I'm going to have a weekly video. So I'll have one of my normal videos, and then I'll have another video based on these books and documentaries and stuff, etc, etc, that I'm going to watch and read. They're going to be put out weekly. So for the next month, with the videos I put out, my goal is to close that divide. And I'm just one person and I'm not that well known, but even if I can close the divide by 1 inch, and 1 inch isn't a lot at all, even if I can close that divide between us as Black people just by 1 inch, I'll consider what I've set out to do being successful. As Black people, no matter where we are in the world, we are going to struggle, we are going to go through shit, and I think we should be able to discuss that without there having to be a beef. It's not a beef thing, guys. So that is my aim with what I'm doing every single Sunday. So when I upload on Sunday, it will be a video related to Black History Month. That is what Sundays are for. We calling it Blackity Black Sundays, okay? In fact, this is episode 1, Blackity Black. Obviously it's not Sunday, this is Blackity Black Thursday. That's what I'm gonna do, but usually it will be on Sundays. So this is a little announcement video. Also, because it's Nigerian Independence Day, I am gonna also be reading some books from Nigerian authors, which I'm very excited about, which I'll also be reading throughout the month. So I've got my phone, by the way, it's got some notes on there. And for Black History Month, I'm going to be reading the following books, and don't worry, I'm gonna leave pictures of all these books probably as I'm talking. British, you know, like Blackish. This is British. Black and British. Natives, Race and Class in the Ruins of the Empire. I'm going to read Afropean. I'm going to read Mother Country, Real Stories of the Windrush Children. If you don't know what Windrush is, I highly recommend that you Google it. It's very interesting, and it just shows that the British government don't care about black people. They hate us. They've always hated us. Even when we go above and beyond for this country, they will never treat us like we are one of them. And Windrush concerns people from the Caribbean. However, I highly recommend you Google it. Then there's Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, which I've already read. How to Be an Anti-Racist, and The New Jim Crow. To read From Babylon to Timbuktu, A History of Ancient Black Races, including the Black Hebrews, by Rudolph R. Windsor. There will probably be a few more books than the ones I just mentioned. Those are all the books I'm going to be reading this month. This is how I'm going to commemorate Black History Month. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you made it to the end, please like my video, please comment, and please subscribe. I want to do something to see how many people actually listen to me chat shit for however long this video is. Post a banana or post a Nigerian flag, you can choose. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.